What's up? What's up? No Class Garage here. So as you can see, we got a battery in here. We got the charger on it just so it doesn't die on me. This is the Ford Courier. So we got our voltmeter right here. We tested the battery. We are at 12 volts. Next thing we did is come down here to the starter, which is up there, and I test the main wire going to the starter. I have 12 volts. So I hooked up my remote wire right here. This is to the solenoid. And we're gonna check and see if this thing is locked up or does it turn over. This is pretty simple. You get that wire right there, hooked to the opposite side of the solenoid, and then you just run it to 12. And this will be the first time we checked if this thing turns over. So if it turns over, we're in good shape. Let's see. Oh, it spins. That's good news. The fact that it spins is really good. So now we check 12 volt to the coil. Make sure we're getting 12 volts out of the distributor. And check spark. So stick around. Oh, there's yeah, right here, distributor. Let's find my wire. Goes down, comes up. Where's it go? It's dirty down here. Comes back up. And there's a plug right here that we can undo and test and make sure we're getting our voltage through all the way to the coil and distributor. So let's start with testing that. Get this wire up. There it is. Okay, so 12 volts goes through here. That means I should have some voltage. Okay, this wire goes down. Let's just check that real quick. Let's see if I can find somewhere to post you up. There we go. So we'll get your voltmeter out and let's just, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna test right here, see what this wire is giving me. No good ground right there. Finally make sure I got a good ground. That should be a good ground. We got a good ground. Let's come back over here, test this wire right here. It's a little sporadic, maybe my ground ain't so good. This voltmeter is going wacko right now. There's water in it or something. Okay, we got it back down to 0. And let's just check right here. That's giving me 0. That's giving me 12. And 0 right here. So what we can do, and let's test this other wire before I go hot wiring stuff. Let's double check right here. No hot there. Okay, so that's not powered up. This isn't getting power. I wonder if I run 12 volts straight to right here, if that'll work. So let's try this. just to see real fast. Now I got 12 volts at the end of this wire right here. It looks like my voltmeter took a crap. She don't like it anymore. Okay, so maybe we could possibly be getting 12 volts right there. The voltmeter won't give me a reading. So I turn it off, turn it back on. It ain't doing nothing. There we go. It went off. Turn it on. That makes 0 sense. Yeah, I ain't getting no reading right there. So we're gonna kick it old school. Go no voltmeter. Since this one wants to be junker. No. But it's turning over. So with it turning over, we're gonna check spark right here. And we have no spark there. Oh. Yeah, this thing's pretty wigging out right now. Okay, so no spark. Let's find another wire to make a jumper over there and add 12 volts. Piece of redneck wire. Hook it on this wire. And hit this. And hook it to 12. Yeah, that should be 12 volts right there. How we're going to test to make sure, since I don't have voltmeters, we're going to take our starter wire and this wire and touch them together. So we know I got voltage there. We'll take this wire right here, straight from the battery, and stick it right there and see if we can get it to make connection. There we go, in the back side of that. That might work. Let's check spark again. And now we have spark. So now, a better view of it. I got a random wire going from there straight over to the battery. This wire right here going straight to my start solenoid. Now we're sparking. So we have spark. It turns. Let's get some fuel down the throat of it and just see if we can get it to fire once. And we'll go from there. Alright, so my linkage is messed up. I got to put a screwdriver in here to pull the linkage open. Let's get more fluid in there and give her one more whirl and see if she'll fire up. We know she turns. We know she's got spark. wants to do something or the battery's dying. I have to get another battery over here and just hook it up. Battery, get some jumper cables, and we'll just let that one charge and jump the other one. Okay. Let's see if this helps us. Okay, let's see if that makes a difference with the way it turns over. Oh, it's almost gonna start, baby. It almost started right there. I think we need a better battery connection. Let's see. Move my connections around real quick. See if I can get a better connection. Okay, well, let's see if the distributor's been moved. Might be able to adjust the timing a little bit to get it to turn over easier. Almost wanted to just see if it was right where it was, but don't look like that's gonna be doable. Where's the lock bolt on this distributor? It'd be better if I had different cables and I can just hook that up straight, but I can't. See if my oh, maybe that did something, huh? When this closed. There we go. Let's try to keep that open this time. Might help it out just a wee bit. Trying. See if I can find that lock bolt. Adjust that timing out a little bit. I don't see a bolt to adjust the timing on this thing. Okay, so we put a different battery in. See if it turns over any different now with a better battery. There we go. Oh. Almost. Alright, she ran. Come on, baby. Well, she did start and try to run for a half a second, so that means good things. I don't know if I just heard this or if the inside was knocking, but I heard a little jingle. But we'll keep messing with her, see if we can't get it charged better. I feel like we're running a low battery over here. It's not really helping me out none. So let's try to correct this battery connection. We'll get the charger hooked up to this one too. And we'll just see if it'll turn over a little bit faster. I feel like if it would turn over faster, we'd have better luck. Nope. Well, we got a little bit out of it, so I think we'll charge up the battery for a little bit and we will continue on in a minute. But at least we know the engine fired, so this thing has potential to run. We'll leave the timing and everything where it's at, not gonna make us any more problems that we didn't have before. Oh, it might have been nice to check the fuses, huh? Might not have needed all my jumper wires. It looks like we got a blown fuse right here, wrapped up with some gum wrapper. Yeah, how do you like that? So we'll get that fuse replaced and we will continue in a little bit and we will see if we can actually get it to run and stay running. At least now I have the throttle moves now. It didn't move before. So we're getting somewhere with it. So yeah, there's that. I hope you guys enjoy these. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna let this charge up and we'll be right back. All right, so we got a little more juice in it now. I'm a little impatient, but let's just see. Oh, come on, baby. Almost there. Come on, baby. Oh. So close. Alright, once again, wait for the battery to charge and we will try this again. Okay, got some brush spray. See if she'll run. There it is. Well, there it is. You know she runs. So, with that, right there is some good news. There's a little tickety, we might want to check the oil, to be honest. So, we're going to get a carburetor and just swap out this old dirty one. I guess my buddy whose truck this is has another carburetor for me. And we'll swap that out. We'll put in an electric fuel pump just to get rid of all this junk stuff that's old. And we'll clean out the fuel tank and we'll get it all set up. So, there you have it. It does run, hot wired and everything. With your jumper wires, if you know, it's pretty easy, anyone could do it. So there it is, it runs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Support my channel, please. It really helps me out. Anything, a like, comment, or a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.